In this lecture, we are going to practice some more examples of Mealy and Murray machine, that is for the ending pattern. Means if we are given with the constraint of ending pattern, then we have to output a particular symbol. Okay. Next, we have to count the number of ones. If the number of ones are even, then we have to output even, otherwise we have to output odd. So these two questions are very important from exam point of view, and this second question from for even number of ones appears so many times in the exam. So let's start with the lecture. So first we have design a Mealy machine, and we will also be drawing the Murray machine to print even if the binary sequence, if the binary input sequence is having even number of ones, otherwise odd. So we have to print two symbols as output, either even. So output symbols are, input symbols are 0 1, and the output symbols are here even, odd. So these are our output symbols, even and odd. So we have to print even if the number of ones in input string are even, and we have to print odd if the number of ones in the input sequence are odd. So it doesn't mean that we are going to print only one time even or only one time odd. We will be continuous printing for every input. Okay, as the input turns from even to odd, the output last symbol, last output will be odd. So only the last output will be considered here. So we have to follow this approach. So starting with simple Mealy machine. For example, here we have Q naught, and the output corresponding to Q naught is even. So the output corresponding to Q naught is even. Next, we are firstly going with the Murray machine, so we will be drawing the Mealy machine also. So next we have Q1. So for Q1 we have the output as odd. Okay. Now if the number of ones are even, we need to be at Q naught, and if number of ones are odd, we need to be at Q1. Okay. So this is final. For example, if we have 1 0 1 0, then output must be odd, odd, and here the output must be even. Okay, and again even. So we have to give such output. So this is our output pattern, means according to input we have to print either odd, this is odd, either we have to print odd or the even, right? So if we are having no ones, that means we are having even number of ones. So for all initial 0 we need to print even. Next, for if we are having no ones and no ones, new symbol as 1, and we are at Q1, then it will not make any change. Means if we are in odd state, we will be at odd state, and if we are in even state, we will be an even state. For example, here we have first one as odd, and next 0 will also print odd. Okay, same way here for after the second one, we are having even output, and for next further all the zeros we will be having even output. Okay, so number of ones are even. So being on any state, the number of zeros are not going to change, means number of zeros are not going to change the output. Next, if we are at Q naught and we receive a single one, then the number of ones turned from even to odd, and if we are getting a 1 at the odd state, the number of ones turns to even. So this is the simple Murray machine for this problem. Next, let's draw the Mealy machine. So one approach is to simply mark the transitions over the state, mark the output over the transitions, and the Murray machine is ready. So the Murray machine will be so here we are having two states as Q naught and Q1. We just need to mark the transitions over the state. So for 0, here we have even. Next, for this one we are having the output as odd, because this one is heading towards Q1 and Q1 is giving you the output of odd. So for all incoming to Q1 we will be having output as odd, for all incoming to Q1 odd. and all incoming to Q naught, for all transitions to incoming transition to Q naught will give you the output of odd. So this is the final we can say the Mealy machine, and this is the equivalent Murray machine. Okay, so this is very important question from exam point of view, and you have to draw the table as well for these transition diagrams. Next question is, design a Mealy and Murray machine that output a if binary input sequence is ends with 101, and if it ends with 110, then we have to output a b. So 101 if the sequence ends with a, and 110 if the sequence ends with b, otherwise a c. For all other cases we have to print c. So this is simple case of DFA, means we have to draw the DFA if for the string ending with 101 or 110. Okay, we just need to give output a for this pattern and output b for this pattern. Rest is same, we are not going to have any final state. So rest approach is same. Firstly we are going to draw the Murray machine, then we will convert it to equivalent Mealy machine. So starting with the construction process, just approach is same, just go with the minimum string. So here the minimum string is 101. And last we have 1. Okay, so here we have the output a c, otherwise output is c, otherwise output is c. So for all other states we are having otherwise case, and for last here we are having output as a. So we can name the states as Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3. Now we have scattered this 101 pattern. Now look into another pattern, that is 110. So 110 is starting from the second one, means Q1. So here we have 1, 1 and 0. Okay, here we have the output b if we encountered, or if the string end with 110, then we have to output a b. So here the state name is Q5, otherwise we have to output c. So for all other state we have the output c, and for last states only, depending on the ending pattern, here if the string end with 101 we have to output a, and for b if the string end with 110. Okay, so this is the base, our base is ready. Now we have to just complete the states for remaining transitions. From Q0, the approach is same as DFA. From Q0, if we have not received any input symbol, that means we are at Q0, and after getting a 0, the pattern is not started, because both the pattern 101 and 110 are starting with 1. So initial is 1 for both the pattern. So for 0 we need to be at Q0, means at waiting state. Okay, so here we are not going to print only a, only b, like in even odd case. So if we have this, the output is c, c, a, right? And if the pattern turn to 110, now we have 10, then the output will be b. Okay, so we have to think according to this scheme, means as the string end with 110, so last symbol must be b, and if the string end with 101, the last symbol must be b. If the string with any other pattern, for example here if we have 0, then the string is having the c as output. So then output comes to be c, because the string is not ending with either pattern, so we have to output c here. Okay, so this is our approach. Now after this, from Q1 we have marked both the transitions, so Q1 is complete. Now from Q2 we have not marked the transition of 0. So after getting a 0 with Q2, means we have to repeat the complete pattern, means being on Q2 means we have received 10, and if we are getting next symbol as 0, that means the pattern is totally disturbed. We are not on the path of 101 or 110. Okay, so we have to restart both the path, both patterns path, and for that we have to move back to the initial state. So for this we are moving back to the initial state for output for input symbol 0. Okay, So I think this transition is not clear. Right, next from q3 we have not drawn any transition, so let's come to q4 first. So from q4 we have not marked the transition of input symbol 1. Being on q4 means we have received at least two ones, then we need a 1 0 to complete the pattern. But instead of 0, if we are getting 1, okay, or we receive any number of ones at q4, they are not going to change the pattern because last two symbols are still double one. Okay, so we can have a self loop of ones at q1, okay, for output C, because we have to generate output C until we get the 0. On 0 we have to output a B, right? Now we are left with only the last states for both the pattern to complete. So starting with q3. So from q3 for input symbol 0, being on q3 means we have received here, being on q3 means we have received 1 0 1, and if we are getting next symbol as 0, next symbol as 0, that means we just need one more 1 to complete the pattern 1 0 1. So the pattern will be complete if we are getting after 0 we are getting one more symbol as 1. So for that we need to move back to the previous state, as we are waiting for next one to output A. Okay, so we are moving back to this state. Next, from q3 if we are getting a 1, means being on q3 we have received 1 0 1, and if we are getting a next symbol as 1, so for this one we can we are changing the path, means the path is changed from 1 0 1 to we are moving towards the 1 1 0. We are moving toward next pattern, this path. We must be on this path, as we got two ones, so we are expecting next symbol as 0. So in wait of that 0 we need to move to the state q4, because from q4 we can receive 1 0 and we can output a B, double 1 0. Okay, so we are at q4 after getting double 1. Okay, next, now coming to state q5. So from q5, being on q5 means we have received, one second, being on q5 means we have received 1 1 0, we have received 1 1 0. So next, if we receive a 0, then the pattern is totally disturbed and we have to repeat the patterns, or for that we have to move to the initial state for 0, right? But if we get a 1, means being on q5, if we are getting next symbol as 1, so 1 1 0 we are having in hand as 1 1 0. If we are getting next symbol as 1, that means the pattern is moved from 1 1 0 to 1 0 1. So from this path, if we are getting a next symbol as 1, so the pattern is changed from 1 1 0 to 1 0 1. So for that we have to be at q3, because q3 is a dedicated state for 1 0 1. So if we are getting 1 0 1, then we need to move to the q3 for next input symbol as 1. Okay, so this is our complete transition diagram of the Moore machine for this question. Okay, and if we have to draw the Mealy, okay, so we can easily convert it to Mealy machine. I think Mealy machine conversion is not a big deal now. So for Mealy machine we just need to mark the transitions of these states over the output of these states over the transitions, right? So for incoming to this q3, for all incoming to q3 we will be marking the output as A, and all incoming of q5 will have the output as B. We have only one incoming to q5, so it is having the output B, and we can remove that output from the states and just mark the output over the transitions, and the Mealy machine is ready. So for rest of the transitions we just need to mark the output as C, because for all other transition we are having the output C. Okay, so I am not completing it. you can complete it by yourself. So this is the way how we have to draw the Mealy machine and the Murray machine for ending patterns, and for even for the count of number of ones, means even or odd. Okay, so thank you. In next lecture we will be discussing one more conversion example of Mealy to Murray machine. Till then, bye.